Hello, good day everyone. I am Dr. Kedar. I am a senior consultant in pediatrics, infectious diseases, allergy and asthma in Ankura Hospitals, Kukatpally, Hyderabad. Today, I would like to discuss in short about allergy. So, what is allergy and what makes it different from other fields of medicine? Well, basically, I am a pediatrician by profession and allergist by passion. So, in 2007, I started my career in Hyderabad. In 2012, I understood the importance of allergy in due course of my seeing my patients. In 2013, I have taken a sabbatical and pursued allergy and asthma from Christian Medical College in Vellore. In 2014, I started a full-fledged career in pediatrics and allergy simultaneously. So, I have seen that there was an increase in the population of allergic patients by 6 to 8% per annum from 2014 to 2020. But after 2020, the percentage of population suffering with allergy and asthma has gone exponentially to nearly 20% per annum. And currently, I have around 300 patients on immunotherapy who are regularly following up with me. Now, to make the things more easy to understand, I would like to discuss one case in front of you all. So, I happened to see an 18-year-old engineering student who came to me with complaints of recurrent respiratory tract infections, recurrent cough and cold, without any fever since he was 11 to 12 years of age. This was also associated with recurrent prolonged running nose episodes and associated with sneezing, which are typically seen in the mornings, and once the child starts to sneeze, he would have around 100 to 200 sneezes every morning. And with this complaints, he went to a pulmonologist, he visited a pulmonologist, and then management was started in accordance with their protocol. I would say the treatment was very well planned, very well given by the pulmonologist, but what happened is whenever the child was taking medications, the child was completely symptom free, but later on the symptoms reappeared again. And after 6 months of the primary course, the medicines were tapered and stopped, and then again the symptoms reappeared. Now, after a gap of 6 months again, the patient went to the pulmonologist and got himself completely tested. And again, the anti-allergic medications were commenced with an inhaler, the intranasal medication, and even the inhaled medication. With this time, the course was given for 1 year, and the patient significantly improved after 1 year of therapy. What happened then? After 1 year, the medication was tapered and stopped, and again the problem continued. The child again had recurrent running nose, sneezing, cough and cold. And after some search and some discussion with some other patients of mine, they came to me for a consultation. What I have done is I have reviewed all the reports and I found out that the treatment was fantastic, beyond doubt, and there was only one thing which was missing, which was the complete allergy testing. And allergy testing was done by me to point out what could be the trigger behind this particular symptoms. And I found out that the trigger is house dust mite. So it's a sort of a microscopic organism present in our home, in the carpets, in the curtains, in the rugs, in the beds and the mattresses, and the shedding protein is highly allergic to the child. And after getting this, I again recommence the child on intranasal medication, inhaled medication, and there is a separate medication to treat the allergic cause, which is the house dust mite, which is called as immunotherapy. So I have given the child sublingual immunotherapy, and that proved to be a miracle. So within 1 year, the child completely got relieved of the symptoms of medications, of the nasal spray, of any inhaled medication. Later on, the explanation what would I give at this particular point is, see, for a recurrent cough and cold, there is no harm in visiting a pulmonologist, and for a recurrent skin allergy, there is no harm in visiting a dermatologist. But there is something which connects both the fields, that is allergy. So as an allergist, we would dive deeper into the root cause of it, what could be the trigger for the symptoms, and treat it from the core. So what we usually do is immunomodulation. We modulate the immune system, thereby making the patient more resistant to the offending trigger. And we would also modify the immune system in such a way that even if he gets exposed to that particular offending agent, he would not have any issues with that. So with this note, I would like to give a take-home message that allergist is a different field, a budding field of medicine, and nowadays in the recent lifestyle changes, I'm seeing more allergic patients, and in the coming future, allergies are going to be more. So please be mindful of what you have, what are the symptoms you have, and then if any need arises, you can always visit me. Thank you.